Hi, Children's Center friends. Today I'd like to read you Edward and the Pirates by David McPhail. Once Edward learned to read, there was no stopping him. Cereal boxes at the breakfast table, seed catalogs that arrived on the coldest day of winter, the inscription on the monument in the town square, and books, all kinds of books. Edward especially liked stories of adventure. When he read about Admiral Perry racing the dog sled to the North Pole, Edward was right alongside, comforting the brave dogs and urging them on. When he read the bold outlaw Robin Hood was surrounded by the evil Sheriff of Nottingham's men, it was Edward who came to the rescue. And when he read about Joan of Arc leading her troops to victory, it was Edward who carried her shield and held it up just in time to deflect the blows of the battle axe. Sometimes what Edward read seemed to become real. Once, while he was reading a book about dinosaurs, he was convinced he'd seen a Tyrannosaurus looking in his window. Next to home, the library was Edward's favorite place. He had his own library card and could borrow all the books he could carry. One day, Edward found a book lying on a shelf behind some other books. The book was old and covered with dust. Edward blew away the dust and read the title, Lost Pirate Treasure. He sat down and began to read. Some pirate treasure has never been found. Edward was still reading when he felt someone tap him on the shoulder. It was Miss Torres, the librarian. Time to go, Edward, she said. The library will be closing soon. Edward checked out the book and walked home, arriving just in time for supper. That night, Edward went to bed early, taking his book with him. When the pirate ship was being tossed about on stormy seas, it was Edward who bravely took the helm. Sometime in the night, Edward felt his bed being bumped. Edward sat up and looked around. He saw he was surrounded by pirates. What are you pirates doing in my room? He demanded. We've come for that book, answered the pirate, who seemed to be the leader. We think it tells where our treasure is buried. I can't give it to you, Edward explained. It's checked out on my library card. You'll have to wait until I return it.